Pawpaw growers are finding we just have to be prepared for more extreme weather events. Last year we were hit with late spring freezes that killed off a lot of the blossoms in the springtime period. This year we were hit by the drought, so even though we were seeing kind of a bumper crop of pawpaws, the harvest time frame was accelerated much faster than what any of us had expected. Last year, my first fruit ripened on September 15th. This year, it ripened 6 weeks earlier, the first weekend of August, and I was completely caught by surprise. I had walked into the orchard to do my regular irrigation, and the smell of the fruit just hit me. And so when a pawpaw is ripe, it gives off this very sweet, fruity aroma, and it felt like I was in the twilight zone because I knew that something was off.
Basically, pawpaw is well adapted to being withstand kind of moist environments. It cannot be waterlogged, and so that's something that's been a bit of a problem with, some of the flooding we've seen with the variability in weather, and so that can be a problem. But as long as it's fairly moist soil, what it doesn't do real well against is prolonged droughts, and that might be a problem as we see variability in weather in the future. And even we saw this year also, they will start aborting fruit early, and the fruit will appear ripe, right? It will fall off the tree, but it won't taste very good and it may be dropping 2 or 3 weeks early. And so these are the kind of things we see as the tree tries to survive, even though it has a fruit load on it, to adapt to that drought environment. And of course, if it can't do that, then it can die. That'd be the worst case scenario then.
Yeah, here we have a small fruit cluster, and it's definitely ripe. This year, we've definitely noticed that the fruit has been smaller. I'm picking up a bitter aftertaste on some of the cultivars that should have a really, strong flavor profile. And so you do get a lot of pulp, a lot of the wild foraged fruit. A lot of people in Appalachia have relied on pawpaws to supplement their diets. I know if you go back in history, when you think about African Americans and the early foragers, they also relied on pawpaws. Native Americans grew and consumed pawpaws, especially in the Mississippi Valley. And we know that a lot of the superior plants that we find here spread throughout the Midwest most likely are a direct contribution from our Native American ancestors. So we owe a lot to them.